What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to preview the New York Rangers and Washington Capitals first round series. Probably going to be the best series of the first round. I got it going a full 7 games, and we'll see who I pick at the end of the piece. Starts Thursday night, so the last series to start, I believe. But it's going to be a hell of a series. I think this is the fourth time in 5 years they've met in the playoffs. Obviously, great goaltending matchup between Braden Holtby, who he plays to the level he's capable of, and which we saw last year against the Boston Bruins. Washington's going to be in much better shape than if he doesn't. And Henrik Lundqvist needs no introduction. One of the best goalies in the league, the reigning Vezina Trophy winner, and just a hell of a goalie. Overall, and can really handle the pressure playing in the New York market. And like I said, I haven't said it yet, but going back to the defense aspect of it, if Holtby plays to the level he's capable of, it'll allow Mike Green, who, if he can stay healthy, is a great X factor. John Carlson, those guys to step up, take risks offensively, and know that their ass not discovered with Holtby between the pipes. I just think having a strong goalie to be the rock of your foundation is the best thing for the team, for any team. And the Rangers have that. I'd like to see Tortorella play a little more aggressive offensively. I think he's too passive, and I think that'll bite him in the ass in the series, because the best thing Washington's done this year is combine defensive awareness with offensive acumen. They're turning defense into offense and putting points on the board, putting goals on the board consistently, because they've changed the way they played. Last year they were almost playing a trap under Dale Hunter, and before that under Bruce Boudreau, it was overly free flowing. Their defensive flaws are getting exposed come the playoff time, and that's why they weren't winning series. So you look at that, you look at what they're doing now, it's really happy medium, and I think they can attack the Rangers, because if the Rangers are too passive, plain simple. I mean, the defense can activate, but I think Tortorella's system doesn't allow for too much offensive flow and creativity, and that's why Gaborik really fell out of favor this year after scoring 40-some-odd goals, 45 goals. So that's what you're going to look at, and I think Tortorella's going to be on the hot seat. I think, Adam Oates resurrected this team. This team was dead in February. Everyone was writing them off, and now here they are. And, Tortorella, I said at the beginning of the season, if they don't make the finals, he's out of a job. I wouldn't go that far. I think they win this series. I think it'll be safe. But, you got to look at the yelling and screaming, everyone blocks it when they shot the game. That's worn off. That's falling on deaf ears. And I think the more the players tune them out, the less discipline they'll play. I'm not talking taking penalties. I'm talking about positioning and stuff like that, especially with the top guys. I mean, I didn't like the way he treated Gaborik last year during the playoffs. Gaborik was playing through a bum shoulder, and he, showed him up in the media, and that wasn't the right thing to do. And I mean, that really left a sour taste in my mouth, and I think that's, I think a lot of the players have the same, ill will towards Tortorella. So we'll see what happens. That's gonna be an interesting subplot in this series, is Tortorella's job security going forward. But I think the Capitals are going to take this in 7 games. I would just like them more. Ov has been on another planet. I mean, plain and simple. He's, in February he was written off. He was washed up. He out of shape. Doesn't care about hockey. He's a rock star, not a hockey player. But by God, he's turned that around. Backstrom's been great. They've gotten timely scoring from other guys. They got some great role players like Joel Ward, like Chimera. Those guys, and the defense I've already talked about. If Mike Green can stay healthy, there you go. But, I'm curious to see what Ryan McDonough does going up against Ov. I think that'll be a nice little interesting one-on-one matchup, because we know how good of a player McDonough is. We obviously know how good Ov is. So we'll see who wins that matchup. Should be a very exciting series. But like I said, Capitals in 6 games. This is just a matchup that favors them more so than it does the Rangers. Anyway, that's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Washington Capitals New York Rangers first round series. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.